I don't think Noah's grandpa Richard would have ever thought his grandson would be getting married in the front yard of his home one day, but Noah and Katie made it happen.
Katie has waited over 10 years for this moment, and while I admire your patience, I'd argue that mine is just as commendable because I've waited 20 years to be handed a microphone in a room full of your closest friends and family to finally share what it was like to grow up with Katie.
Katie, you look absolutely beautiful, as well as all you bridesmaids, but I couldn't think of a woman more for Noah than you.
Growing up with Katie was, in a lack for better words, experience. To paint a picture, we were the stereotypical sisters, only in the sense that we argued. We did this for a solid 18 years, until about 3 years ago when I found out I was expecting Marley, and realized that I needed my sister more than anything. Fighting over clothes suddenly didn't seem worthy, missing out on each other's lives.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks. You two are excited.
I've known Noah for several years now, and it all started when we first worked together. And since then, we have worked together more times than not, and have made some of my favorite memories.
Katie and Noah started dating when I was in 5th grade. And while I can't say I ever had that big dramatic he's the one moment for Katie, I did have a quiet moment where I realized I wouldn't mind if he stuck around. That exact moment was the summer my mom forgot to pick me up from camp. Who pulled up in his white truck to rescue me? Noah. And that's when I knew, okay, yeah, he can maybe stick around.
For my husband and I, our dream had been to own a small farm someday. As the place came into view, the real estate agent was very frank. There is hardly any water, no furnace, poor wiring, no basement in the house. The foundation is gone and there is just nothing there. We had seen many houses, but this was the worst one we had looked at. Walking towards the car, my eyes glanced down on a small rose bush. It was the only beautiful thing on the whole farm, and it seemed so out of place. We decided to go ahead. Starting in June of 1970, we began the work. For 4 months, we worked tirelessly on the house. We had made our dreams come true.
We stood one evening on the porch, watching the sunset over the same fields Noah's grandma once wrote about. Her voice echoed in the quiet about dreams not being granted like requests, but made real through faith and work. With their faith in our hearts, we made the decision to tear down the old farmhouse and build a new one. Every nail, every board was laid with the knowledge that this place had already raised one family and would now shelter another. This land holds our history, and now it holds our future. Together we make this promise, not just to love one another, but to live with purpose and build a life rooted in care, work, and devotion. It is the same bush Noah's grandma once wrote about, because to us it still means what it did to her. Promise, resilience, and the living symbol of a dream passed from one generation to the next. Together, we've come to see this land not just as soil and structure, but as a foundation for everything we hope to build. Here, we've laughed, cried, dreamed, and leaned on the strength of the generations before us. And through it all, our families have stood beside us, encouraging us, believing in us, and helping us carry this dream forward.
They're full of love, they have the best teamwork, and they're the kind of partner that lasts. The way they built their relationship over the years is what shows how they are today. The way the kids light up around them, the way they adore the kids back, you know they're always going to have family in their lives.
I don't believe in karma, but nothing has made me happier than hearing Marley ask for Tata instead of TT. So here's to Katie and Noah. May your love be strong and your arguments short and your patience endless. Because Noah, I'm gonna start arguing with you too.
We are the next chapter of this legacy, and like Noah's grandma before us, we've learned that dreams take time, patience, and a lot of faith, but they are worth every moment. And so the rose blooms again.